Alle Jahre wieder am 4. August kommen tausende Menschen aus ganz Europa.
Every year, thousands of people come to Zagreb on 4th August to celebrate the birthday of the man who started it all at Srebrnjak 1, Ivica Prokić. It's 2 a.m. and the first visitors arrive at Srebrnjak.
Here in Zagreb, at the address Srebrnjak 1, works Braco's predecessor and teacher Ivica Prokić. Every day he received hundreds of people and helped them with his extraordinary powers of a healer and clairvoyant. He died 1995 in a tragic accident. Since then, Braco continues his way.
Where do you come from, and how long did you travel to get here?
We are coming from Plav, from Montenegro. We took off at 6 a.m. and arrived here at 7 p.m. We wanted to be the first ones, and we made it.
Wasn't it hard?
It's not hard at all. We wanted to be here really hard, and we were afraid someone would spoil it for us. I'm coming from Plav. I had this wish for a long time, and it came true, and I'm here.
How long did you travel?
12 to 13 hours.
Wasn't it hard with the babies?
No, it wasn't hard.
Hvala lijepo.
Every year, thousands of people pilgrim on 4th August to Zagreb to celebrate Ivica's birthday, although they never met him personally. This group of over 200 people comes from Rijeka and has been traveling for hours on end to get here. Just a moment, please. This year, the same as the last years, we will start with the cutting of the cake in honor of our Mr. Ivica. Enjoy! Children can also attend Braco and Ivica's birthday celebrations. Till 2:30.
Was it hard?
No, no, no.
Why did you come here?
We came to celebrate the birthday of our Mr. Ivica.
How did you feel inside?
Nice, very nice.
Thank you. When did you take off?
Around 10, 10:30 yesterday evening.
How long did you travel?
2-3 hours. We came here around 2 a.m.
Why did you take off so early?
Because of the birthday of our Mr. Ivica.
And how was it today?
Great.
Thank you.
I came here to thank Ivica. I'm here for the first time at the birthday celebration to thank Ivica for everything. And now I'm going to congratulate him.
How was it inside?
You can see I'm still excited.
Just a few words.
I don't know, I can't, that's a hard question. But actually the answer is really easy. He means everything to me, everything. Visitors from Macedonia don't find it hard to travel for over 16 hours to be there. We are coming from Bjelovar. We came here today to thank ourselves for everything that we got from this place. We came here to give thanks with our baby.
Wasn't it hard for the baby?
No.
How long did you travel?
1 hour.
And how was it inside?
Wonderful.
Where did you feel the help? if I may ask?
Everywhere. We've been coming here for 10 years and simply everything has changed. Everything. If this place didn't exist, I don't know. I think we wouldn't have this love, the baby wouldn't be here. I spent the whole pregnancy in bed, and with Braco's and Ivica's help, it worked. The baby is here. I lived for this day, that she would be 6 months old so we could come here. Her father would come here each day with a photo. Every time I went to the hospital on the Petrova Street, I came here as well to thank myself. Everything turned out great.
Thank you. Why did you come here today? To be here for the birthday of Ivica and Braco. What does Mr. Ivica mean to you? Savior. Good morning. Good morning. What's your name? Aco. Where do you come from, Aco? Jesenice. Jesenice in Slovenia. Was the journey hard for you? Was it long? Yes. Why did you come here today? To see Braco. What does Braco mean to you? He helps me.
I came to thank dear Braco and Ivica for everything they did to help me. They helped me a lot. I was very sick and had a surgery. I had cancer. I wouldn't be alive without Braco and Ivica. Besides, he also helped my children a lot. He helped us a lot with our health, work and similar. I'm grateful from the bottom of my heart.
You two are carrying the symbol of the sun.
Yes, it means everything to me, everything in the world. Security. Without it, I couldn't go on living.
Thank you, and have safe journey. From the first day, first time my wife needed medical help was 7 years ago. It didn't work, and she went to Braco. She heard of him. Actually, she asked me for the permission to go. 7 years ago, was Braco still working in Split? She was in Split 3 times, and she decided she wants to go to Zagreb. Immediately after the first visit, we saw that it was a success. She was a completely different person, nice. She had medical problems, and she always said, I would come with her surely. I didn't say I wouldn't go. I said, we'll see. After 2 years, I got the opportunity to meet Braco, and since then, I'm fascinated with him. That's the most important thing in my story, that I see Braco completely different from how other people see him. For me, he is surely one of the kindest people that I have ever met. He has a way of calming me down, not just with a conversation, but simply with his being. When I see him, I am a spirited man, Dalmatian, and he can calm me down by simply being in my presence. We can agree on everything, no matter what it is. For example, when I go fishing with my son, I always find something that doesn't suit me. But that's not the case with Braco. I don't know why, and that's the truth. This is why Braco calms me down, and I enjoy spending time with him. I wish for him that he endures.
mu želim, kao i svi mi koji kod njega idemo i koji ga obožajemo i kojima je puno pomogao u životu.
I think all the people who come to see him, we come almost every month to Zagreb, and people who admire him and who he helped wish him the same.
Da izdrži sve ovo, jer ovo što on radi, ja mislim da ovo nije lako i da je to strašno naporan.
I believe it's not simple at all for Braco and the people around him. I see a certain energy around him, and I hope he makes it. He will make it.
Ich möchte Ivica und Braco Danke sagen, von Erde bis Himmel, von Himmel bis Erde.
I'm deeply grateful to Braco. He gave my home and my family an entirely different life.
It's not long and it's not hard. I've been coming here for 11 years and now I came to thank Braco and Ivica. I came especially for the birthday of Mr. Ivica. Unfortunately, I didn't get to know Ivica. You didn't know Ivica, but nevertheless you came. Why? You can't see this nowhere. This love, this honesty, this strong friendship that I feel in so many ways. The first time I came here, I was 18, 19 years old, and I've been coming for 11 years. This is a big help for me, and the biggest help is in the spiritual wealth that I acquired. I sense it intensely when I'm around other people, or in a town where people don't know anything about Srebrnjak. When I compare myself with these people, I see how much I gained at Srebrnjak, what kind of a person I am, and how I changed. I perceive in the best through the people who don't know of Srebrnjak. I'm a rich man. I learned a lot here.
What motivated you to come to a birthday celebration of a man you've never even met?
Adoration, because I've already received help. But just the whole smear, the positive energy, the people, you just have to have seen and witnessed it.
Die ganze positive Energie, die Leute, das muss man einfach gesehen haben und ja, und einfach miterleben.
Ja sam iskreno rečeno prvi puta ovdje.
Honestly, this is my first time here and I'm so excited. The first thing that I thought about was, thank you, Ivica, for being born. There is so much love in there.
When you look at Braco,
yes, I mean, every time it's different. This time also. You just have to say, thank you, Ivica, for being born. The last time I visited his grave for the first time, there were unbelievable emotions. I've struggled with various diseases. Ivica's books helped me to overcome these difficulties. My mother already visited Braco when he was still speaking. That also helped me a lot in my life and is helping me to this day. This is why I'm coming here. It gives me the strength to live.
tell me, do you carry the symbol of the sun?
As you can see, I'm carrying the symbol of the sun, and the ring also, and it protects me.
What does this symbol mean for you?
Everything. It gives me strength. I pray for help, and this symbol helps me in every way.
And how did you feel inside with Braco on Ivica's birthday?
Phenomenal. You can't describe that. I've been coming for a very long time, and I feel, I dream, I love. I just can't describe it. I've been coming here for a very long time, no matter if Braco is here or The Voice. I feel wonderful and happy at the celebrations. I'm very happy to be predetermined for this road.
Diese Sonne bedeutet mir alles. Wo ich bin, was ich merke.
This sun means the world to me. I just take it in my hand and say, Braco, please help me. You're the best person and you can always help me.
Du kannst mir überall helfen.
Za mene sigurnost.
For me, security on every level, and help for the family when I need it. Braco's books are always with me. He's always in my thoughts.
Braco je u mislima i ako smijem reći palimo čak od kuće i dušice.
We burn candles for Ivica at home, although we didn't know him. We haven't been coming for long from 2nd April this year.
You didn't know Ivica, but you came anyway.
I got to know him through his books. He became a part of us. You are wearing a symbol of a sun. What does it represent to you? It gives me strength. For example, when there are difficulties that I can't overcome,
When I'm depressive, then I touch the sun and it gives me courage to face life. It gives me a sense of stability and strength. It awakens me in the hope in a superior being that can help me. You only need to touch the sun and you see Braco before you, pure divinity. You sense that he's there, you sense his love and his help.
I saw a bright light around him. All through we never met Ivica. Thanks to Braco we took him to our hearts. He also helped a lot to my parents. My father has been suffering from vertigo and couldn't walk straight, not even 50 meters. Now he can go for a walk alone for 2-3 hours. That is a big relief. This is why this day is one of the most important ones in the year.
My cousin had pulmonary cancer, and the doctors wanted to remove her kidney because of a big tumor. I was going to Braco for a few months only with her picture. The tumor is gone. Now my cousin is completely healthy. I hope she will come from Canada. Then she could tell the story herself.
We were stuck in a traffic jam and needed 13 hours to get here, but that didn't stop us. Nothing can exceed this feeling. The atmosphere, the people, it's simply wonderful. And the sun is shining, and that makes this day so beautiful.
I knew Ivica personally. His powers helped me a lot. I was seriously ill and suffering from stomach bleeding. The doctors couldn't help me. That was 1994.
Die Ärzte konnten mir nicht helfen. Ich habe Magenblutungen gehabt. Und dann kam ich bei Ivica und Braco am 25. März 1994. Und die haben mir das auf einmal, haben mich damit befreit. Und seitdem.
But Ivica and Braco released me from the illness. Since then, I've been coming to Braco and these birthday celebrations. I still feel guilty. I love them both too much. We are standing in front of the pearly gates. I'm sure of it 100%. No one can persuade me otherwise.
Das weiß ich 100%. Mich braucht niemand nicht zu überzeugen.
You are wearing the symbol of the sun. What does it represent to you?
This symbol of the sun means everything to me. I bought it during my first visit from Braco. I also bought the matching rings. It gives me the feeling of absolute security. I found myself in a few dangerous situations. I was in the plane just before it almost crashed. I was holding my symbol of the sun and felt at ease. Although over 250 people in the plane were screaming, I knew that nothing could go wrong. I don't go anywhere without my symbol of the sun. It means everything to me. Everything.
Alles für mich. Alles.
Trkutu ptice, tvoje ime odvaj nam. Svakog mirisnog cvijeta, tvoja dobrota se izlila. Svakoj kapi rose, vidi se tvoj oka sjaj. Ivice, zašto si nas učio, to je ljubav i vjera u Boga.
Frankica and Mato Puble had nothing when they ventured into independence. Today they are proud owners of one of the best-known hotels in Trogir. They are absolutely convinced that Braco had helped them.
Osjećala sam se čudno, nepravo cijela atmosfera. Prvi put sam išla autobusom, autobusu su pjevali, bili veseli, a ja sam imala svoj puno problema.
I feel strange. The first time I came with the bus, everybody was singing in the bus, they were happy, and I had so many problems. I thought, how can these people be so happy? At the end, when we were returning, I was singing too. When I came back home, my husband, who is asthmatic, asked me what has happened. I said I didn't know. And he said he didn't cough all morning. He felt a change right away, and in 10 days he decided to come along.
I had back problems, and I was asthmatic. Every 3 months I would end up in the hospital. My condition was serious. One time, when I was at the doctor's office, she was at Braco. I felt a relief, a certain calming, and when she came home I asked her what happened, why I felt that way. She said nothing. She only talked with him. 10 days after, I felt a strong wish to go with her. My health problems didn't solve themselves right away, but I felt my condition was getting better. For example, my doctor said I shouldn't consume olive oil, one of the characteristics of the Mediterranean kitchen. And that was really so. And I thought it was from the sea fish. Today, 5 years after I'm at Braco, I eat olive oil from time to time. We visited Braco for first time in May 2000. Since then, I'm there every second month, every time when I'm in Zagreb. It's not important if it is open or closed. I still wonder which feeling it is. When you come there are always people who are talking about their experiences. But I have stage fright, as if I were at university taking a test. Then I get goosebumps, and I ask myself, is this it? I feel calming. I become a different person. Concerning the hotel, we believe Braco or the corporation are responsible. Braco is now our friend. It's something completely different when we come to Srebrnjak. We suppose it's because of Braco. We are sure of it. Our hotel is one of the best in the town, maybe in the whole region. We know it from the reactions of the ministry and our guests. I call it Braco's project, because we did what we were told. That was really so. You couldn't imagine which obstacles we had to overcome. But we were persistent and we got the strength from Srebrnjak. I think we ended what Braco created.
Something designed this hotel. How it will look? Surely it was Braco. The inhabitants of the Adriatic island Lastovo don't find it difficult to travel even 3 days just to see Braco, even several times during the year. You can't get help for everything. Some things go easier, some things go harder. In the beginning, when we went to Srebrnjak, we had superficial problems, not important today. But then they were very important. You see everything differently. We are calmer people now, our faith is deeper. Communication with the environment, everything is harder today. The air is harder.
Nowadays, the life is hard, but we see it differently, fulfilled from within. We got the peace of mind, we explain it like that. I don't know how to explain it differently. We had different problems and everything got solved eventually. Some things right away, some things later. On some things we are still waiting for.
Nešto odmah, nešto polako, nešto se još nadamo. Tako je.
I had different problems. The first time I was at Srebrnjak, I had a headache, bad headaches, that tortured me even when I was a teenager.
Koje su me mučile nešto godina ranije, a kao dijete u pubertetu isto sam imala jake česte glavobolje.
At Srebrnjak, I didn't even go in the building. I was outside and was waiting, but my headache stopped. I prayed for the calming in the house, amongst house residents, for the children, for the school, for a better communication with the children, when we were building our house, when we bought a car. These were all initial problems. When I started college, I prayed for the exams. I went to Srebrnjak on Monday, prayed to Braco. On Tuesday, I went to Split, and one time I passed 3 exams at once.
Molit Bracu, utorak doći u Split i čak se jedan put desilo 3 ispita sam položila. 3 ispita odjednom.
I built the house 1980. It wasn't easy to build, because there is no easy access, all the material with a small boat. Then we just stopped, because we couldn't go on, and we didn't have the financial possibilities. Later, I heard about Braco from my wife. He helped me a lot through her. Eventually, I decided to go and visit him myself. Since then, I feel differently, happier, and the house is making progress. For me, is Braco a person that gives me strength, a certain something, the will. He solves all my problems quickly, not just medical problems, but all problems. I didn't have it right away. My wife had it first. But when I started having medical problems, I bought it, and I didn't take it off ever since. I feel like a new person.
I can't even fall asleep without Braco's books. I can't describe it. A certain power, energy. How should I describe it in my house, in everything? I have these earrings since I've been coming to Braco. For me, they represent power, energy. The symbol of the sun is Braco, the king.
Do you feel better?
Thank God, yes. I can't live without the earrings.
How long did you need to come here?
It took us 3 days the first year. We took off and rode from Split to Srebrnjak the whole night. We spent the day in Zagreb, and the next night we would drive back home, and in the evening we would be home in Lastovo altogether 3 days.
I was very sick, I had bad headaches that were incurable, and a lump in my breast and many other things. My problems were solved when I came to Braco in 1998. He changed my whole life. I've been living completely differently since 1999. My way of thinking, everything has changed.
I ne samo to, nego je on meni okrenio život. Od 99. godine ja drugačije živim, drugačije razmišljam, na drugi način. Sve mi je drugačije, sve, od početka do kraja. Bez njega ne bi moći.
I wouldn't be alive without him. He helps me with everything. He gives me strength and courage to do everything.
I daje mi hrabrost.
I'm not afraid of life anymore.
Ne bojim se uopće više života.
Before I was in dark forest and he is my light and I follow him. This is Braco's third visit to Lastovo. He is the most important guest that can come to my house. Except for the positive energy, is he the most desirable guest.
Najpoželjnija osoba u mojoj kući. Najpoželjnija.
I've been carrying this symbol for 3-4 years now, ever since I had the financial means to buy it. Before, my financial situation wasn't so good as it is today. This symbol represents for me the clothes that keeps me from all problems.
May appreciation, happiness and love shine in our hearts through our eyes, and may an invisible river of love flow towards Ivica, towards Braco. Braco will now join us.
a shining light that's burning, always bright. If it's in your head, always shone, as long as you this way you're gone. In Braco we feel your spirit and feel as free as birds. Whenever we look at him, we remember all your words. Go and sing, and the song will never end. Go and sing, sometimes you used to say. Go and sing, because this way is never ending. As long as the sun is shining, for this way there is no end. Go and sing, and your song will never end. Go and sing, sometimes you used to say. Go and sing, because this way is never ending. As long as the sun is shining, for this way there is no